What are you normally doing at 12:30 in the morning?
Normally, 12:30 in the morning, I'm usually asleep, sir. I go to sleep very early, around like 10:30, 9, so I'd be asleep right now.
Kind of like on Joe Burrow time, where you go to bed at 7 p.m.
Yes, sir. I guess you could say.
Probably laying next to my son asleep on his bed, or waiting for him to fall asleep because it'll take some time for him to do that. But, yep, I'm typically sleeping right now.
Dedication this whole season throughout my years, so if we build a team together, it will just come back as a team, and while everybody's sleeping, while we're working.
This feature is brought to you by Behar Eye Care, a part of Vision Source. Make sure to see Dr. Joseph Rogolinski, a therapeutic optometrist. 830-429-7063, located in Somerset. Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage not found elsewhere. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, a Republican, or any other political party. We love you all the same. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. There's only 3 good things that happen usually after midnight: work, sleep, and Lytle football midnight madness. Well, usually I'm in bed, and old people like me, we still wear bathrobes, so I'm dressed for sleep and I'm working, and as you'll see behind me in a moment, Lytle football will be doing their practice. This is the second year in a row that Lytle has opened up midnight football practice to start a season, and it worked well last year as they won 7 games under first-year head coach Mike Trevino. They won 7 games the previous 3 years combined. They made it to the playoffs and had their second-best defensive season in 31 years. Now in 2024, the Pirates look to take the next step as they try to chase a district title and try to chase their first playoff win since 2007. I had a chance to catch up with some of the players who were up way past their bedtimes to talk about not only practicing at midnight, but also trying to duplicate their success from last year. And let's take a look, presented by Behar Eye Care, Office of Vision Source, and Dr. Joseph Rogolinski in Somerset. What are you normally doing at 12:30 in the morning?
Normally, 12:30 in the morning, I'm usually asleep, sir. I go to sleep very early, around like 10:30, 9, so I'd be asleep right now.
Kind of like on Joe Burrow time, where you go to bed at 7 p.m.
Yes, sir. I guess you could say.
Probably laying next to my son asleep on his bed, or waiting for him to fall asleep because it'll take some time for him to do that. But, yep, I'm typically sleeping right now.
Dedication this whole season throughout my years, so if we build a team together, it will just come back as a team, and while everybody's sleeping, while we're working.
What was working so well, even going from that midnight practice? Because obviously you all had one of your best seasons you've had in the last 25 years.
Yes, sir. We had our best season because we trusted each other, and we also had a whole different culture working with each other. And, we just put in the work while everybody wasn't, and these early morning practices be different.
Knowing that we are different than every other team that came through Lytle. We are the best team to come through Lytle. And just trusting that we're going to put that work in, we're going to have each other's backs, and, just trust the process.
How are you able to get these guys to get into midnight madness?
This is the first time we get this amount of people here as well from our community, so it's definitely special to us, special to them. And we do this just because we have to create that excitement. We have to light a spark, in some aspect of our life. And I feel like this is a really powerful, intentional way to do that.
How does this team take the next step and try to get out of the first round for the first time since '07?
Again, just trusting each other, love leadership, exactly what our coach is preaching every single day. Just grind, that's all it is. It's a big grind. You got to trust in each other.
We just look at the past few years like redemption, basically revenge. Like we were losing like on a losing streak, but we want to turn Lytle over again, so we got to just keep on working while everybody's sleeping.
Last year's objective was move mountains in 2023, and I feel like we accomplished that as a team. Along with us moving mountains last year, I wanted our objective to be become the mountain.
Best defensive performance this team had in 31 years last year, some expectations. Now, how do you handle these expectations and continue to build a football team?
Our defense is very good. I have complete trust in our defense. Let up the least amount of points in 13 years, I believe. But yeah, it's just trust. They get the job done. They're where they're at every single play.
Hold to my side, right? Again, B to C, right? Pausing and end up where?
Usually at 12:15 in the morning, most old people like me are in bed. So I guess, what are you normally doing at 12:15 in the morning?
Watching film and just studying of how I could be best to my teammates and be best to the team.
Reporting way past my bedtime in Lytle, I am Mr. Bowtie.